this is a class for our BH2 or Beginning Handbag 2 students. At this point, you should know how to make your front, your back pattern pieces. You should also know how to make your appliques, straps, and things of that nature. So we're not going to go over all of that. You should be well versed, at least at that point, at this stage of the game. What we do want to go over, this is a little bit of a different construction technique. It's raw edge. You won't be working with a seam allowance too much, and we're going to be doing our gusset. How we make our gusset is going to be a little different. I'm going to round our gusset a little bit to fit the shape of our bag. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so what we want to do first here is examine our front and back really quick here. Here's a little quirk of the front and back. We have a 3/8 inch seam allowance at the bottom, and this is going to attach to the bottom of your bag, and you'll be able to see how this is all going to come together as we go forward. So you're going to, after you make the shape of your front and back, you're going to pin, and then you're going to pin down 3/8 of an inch. If you got fabric, you may want to do a 1/2 inch, just so you have something there to cling to. And if you are doing this in fabric, of course, you have to add seam allowance for turn. But this is for raw edge leather, and it will be sewn from the outside. So now I have my my bottom here, and this is going to help me get some additional measurements that I need. Let me let you look at the bottom, and this is how my bottom is going to look. Now what's going to happen, we're going to take this measurement here, and we're going to get the width of the bottom of our gusset. Okay, and that's going to be the seam allowance at the bottom of our gusset, the same way we have it at the bottom of our front and back. And then we already have our flap done, and we also have the little details to go to that. And when we come back, we'll cut this out, cut our pattern pieces, and go from there. Now right here, you want to drop down about 1/8 of an inch, and then cut your line. And this is to stop. And this is to prevent when your gusset folds out, it won't be higher than the actual bag. So we're going to go ahead and cut the rest of our gusset out, get around this curve. And when you're cutting and you have to stop, turn the paper. It makes the continuation of the cut a little bit better. Then we're going to go right down to line A, 3/8 inch down, unfold it, and we're going to cut across this. There we go. And here's our gusset. Here we go. And so the bag goes together, just quickly. The bag goes together. See how that lines up? So it's going to go right in there like this. And then this is going to go right in leather like that. And we'll taper these edges, these ends, so they go in, and we won't see them when we sew. Okay? And so that's the gusset. I know many of you may be wondering why my flap is bent like this before I put it onto the bag, and that's because I wanted the flap to have a natural bend when it goes over over the bag. And so what I did was I got my bend, and then as you can see here in the back, it's a little uneven. So here is when I'll just go ahead and take my knife and trim this. See if I can get a nice trim. Okay, make sure I got that cut properly. And now I got a nice trim that's nice and even, and I'll varnish this out and get a nice clean edge, okay? And so now when it goes over the bag, it'll naturally fold just like this, all right? As you can see here, the bag is starting to take shape. We got our flap on, we've got our closures on, our handle loops are on and ready to go. All we have to do is really put the straps on, and the bag is pretty much ready to go. And here is the completed bag. Just took some still shots. It turned out pretty good. My first attempt at this particular bag. My hand sewing, I know, is atrocious, but please forgive me. Here it is, raw edge bag. What we tried to do is take a sketch and make it our own. And so we've taken this sketch and we've changed the gusset and we've made it our own.